that why? Like, I don't feel like that because I always rely on God.
That could be a reason. But where I am now, it doesn't matter who doesn't come to my rescue. Where I am now, it doesn't matter what's here. It is a growing process. But I'm just asking y'all the question that he asked me. Where I am now, none of this that I'm going through matters. I'm at a point where I can't even cry anymore because there's a bigger fight in me because I'm fighting for my own life. I'm fighting to be at a place with God where nobody is able to come and grab me and pull me down because I'm there. I know who I am in him. I know who he is in me. I know where we are together. That's the place that not only do I want to be, but I want to see my family at. Because we were talking about a long time ago, but this is the hospital, this is the ER. And the staff has to be prepared at all times. He even gave me a revelation about that. Like the staff at the ER, we have to stay focused at all times. That's why we take shifts. Sometimes some of us are in a place where we can work a couple of hours and we can do some things. And everybody else who's been working, they can take some time and go get their own selves checked and let God take a look at them. But when you're in the ER, you have patients coming in and out every day. You have to stay focused. You have to stay ready. You have to be on call at all times. You don't have a moment where you have a time to break. That's why we go through the things that we go through, so it can prepare us when he opened those doors and send people in that are in the places that we've been or that are in the places that we're coming out. So you have to stay focused at all times. We can't keep looking at this. We can't keep crying. We can't keep whining. We can't keep looking for somebody else to come and fix it. They're human just like you. They don't have the power and the authority to come in and change your whole life around. God has that power and authority. So we have to get to a place where we say, okay, God, it's on you. What? It's on you. You have to get to a place, it's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. Okay, I see this, but God, I see you too. So what you gonna do?
I was thinking about what you had said when you asked that question, and you was like, to me, tell the truth, because I used to, like, everybody would come to me with their problems and their situations and stuff, and I would give them advice and stuff on their situation, on whatever, but at the same time, I was never looking at my own self, my own situation, and the clutter that I had allowed myself to get into, depending on people that was not going to help me, depending on people that was not going to do anything for me, but hold me back. I was in that situation, and I was like there, and I was like, well, they said they're going to help me, they said they're going to do this, they said they're going to do that, but then when it came down to it, when it all boiled down to it, the person I turned my back on, that I thought that wasn't going to help me, that I thought that wasn't going to be there for me, was the ones that came to rescue me when I needed help the most. And it was like, I felt bad because it was like, I was put in this predicament where it was like, listen to everybody advice, give everybody advice and stuff, but when it came down to me really relying on God and God sending people to help me, I always thought God turned his back on me. So I was like stuck in this situation that it was like, there was no rescue. But once God had allowed me just to get down to my worst, get down to my bottom, when I didn't have nothing, had no one, then that's when it all came down to it that I had no choice but to depend on God and depend on God and let the people that God sent for to help me, So it's like you said, you get comfortable. You get comfortable in the situation that you're in, and you're comfortable. It may feel like everything around you is falling, but you're actually comfortable when you're comfortable with the situation. You complain about it, you say you want to fix it and stuff, but you actually don't because you're comfortable with the people that's around you. You're comfortable with the things that's going on. And once God shake it up, you get uncomfortable, then that's when you'll want God, you'll let God do what God got to do. That's how it is.
With me, I graduated with a PhD from the School of Hard Knocks with a doctorate in fixology. I wanted to fix everything myself, so I kept looking back at that and said, well, what did I do wrong? Well, I tried that, let me try it again. And a continual process. So I had to go back and turn that degree in and said, let God fix it. Because I kept trying to fix everything for myself through the tears, the pain, the suffering, the hurt, everything, but I still kept going back trying to fix it. Well, I'll try it this way, I'll try it that way, and not realizing all I had to do was turn to the instruction manual. It begins with Genesis and ends with Revelation.
All right.
And once I turned that degree in, I'm living life and not trying to fix life.
Anyone else? Sister Timberlake and ours who are just coming in, we're still on disasters. It's during the disaster, stay focused on God and to also watch your intake. Anybody else have any questions or anything? All right, let me finish telling y'all about my little revelation I had about the ER, because that's what we are, just in case y'all didn't know. The doctor, of course, is Jesus. He's the only one who can fix all the major problems. Then you have your charge nurse and your hospital manager, which is our pastor and our first lady. You have your nurses, your x-ray techs, your CNAs, your phlebotomists. That's our ministerial staff. There's some of our deacons and some of our ministers who haven't even stepped into their calling yet.
All right.
Then you have your maintenance and your ambulance and your front desk. That's your deacons and that's your members, because they're always there when everybody starts to come in. So again, at all times, we have to stay focused, because that's what we are. If y'all have not figured that out yet, we are the hospital with the emergency room. We're where you come when you need a fixing. And even if you're on staff, you can also be a patient. This is where you come, so God can start it all over again, so he can tie it up, so he can do open heart surgery, so he can do brain surgery, so he can do everything that he needs to do. So if you're on staff or you're just a member, you have to stay focused, because that's what we're here for. You have to stay focused. You can't let this stuff cloud your vision. I've been at a place where woe is me, and I wanted to blame everybody else. And I wanted to pull everybody else in that I could and say, it's your fault, it's because of you. I wanted to pull up my childhood and say, because of what mom and dad did. I wanted to pull up past relationships and say, because of what they did, or what you said, or how you looked at me, or you didn't speak today. I wanted to pull up old ministries and say, you didn't use me, or you set me down, or you did this and you did that. I wanted to pull up cousins and say, well, you were supposed to love me, but you touched me. I wanted to pull all of that stuff in and say, well, God, this is why I can't do what you want me to do. This is why I can't move forward in my life. And God just simply said, get over yourself. Just get over yourself. Because it's not about you at the end of the day. It's not about what you want and how you want it done, how you want it to be today, where you want to go. It's all about his glory. It'll all be for your good, but it's for his glory. So you have to stay focused on the person that can fix it. Why keep crying over this? If you really want God to change it, if you really want a shifting in your atmosphere, a shifting in your life, you have to stay focused on the person who has the ability to shift that. You have to stay focused on the person who has the ability to provide. Like she said, the instruction manual. He gave you everything you need to get through every situation. And bro, remember, Lord, my God, for it is he who gives you power to obtain wealth. All you gotta do is remember him. Just remember me. You need peace of mind. Keep your mind on it. He said he'll give you peace if you just keep your mind on him. Just stay focused. He's your provider. He's a lover. He's a comforter. Your heart's broken. He's the person that can mend it back together. He can give you a new one. He can create in you a clean heart, renew a right spirit within. Whatever it is that you need, God provides those things. He is your refuge. He is your horn of salvation. He is your buckler. He will stand up and fight on your behalf. It's up to you to stay focused. It's up to you to stay focused. You have the choice to linger and pout and flop around in your slop. You have the choice to stay naked or put on clothes. You have the choice to take a bath or stay dirty. You have the choice to have a new mind or stay crazy. Whatever it is that you're trying to get out of, all you have to do is stay focused on God. Now, if you like where you at, then that's on you. If you like to go through, if you like drama, if you like issues, if you like turmoil, if you like to toss and turn at night and cry, if you just like nonsense for no apparent reason, then that's on you. But if you are that person that's at a place that said, okay, today I'm tired. I finally had enough. I'm done. I'm not going to keep trying to sweep this stuff up when it constantly comes. I'm not going to keep trying to find people to bring me to safety. I'm not going to try to keep finding people who can help me clean this mess up. Today, I'm going to leave it where it's at, and God, there you go. I'm done. You can have me in it. I'm just finished. If you're that person, stay focused. Stay focused. It's 1,000 things that we can pay attention to, but it's only one person that needs our mind that needs us to stay focused on him, and he can turn everything completely around in 2.5
Wow.
seconds.
My God.
Whatever it is you need, he has it. You just have to make up in your mind that I am tired and I don't want this no more.
All
God,
right.
I'm going to stay focused on you. That's up to you. You have the choice. He's not going to pressure you. Pastor always tells us, God is a gentleman. He knocks. I'm not going to bust right in. If you want me to take it, I'm here, and I can carry as much as you need me to carry. But if you want to keep it, that's fine. And when you're ready to let it go, I'll still be knocking. It's up to you. It's up to you. Anybody have questions or comments? Nobody? Oh, y'all ain't nothing to say today? Nothing.
We just learning. We at the hospital.
I know they did. You're not kidding.
We receiving treatment.
Be cautious of what you take in during the disaster. That was my first topic, and I let it go, and then when I was sitting there, he brought it back. When you're going through a storm, you have naysayers. Everybody wants to come whisper something in your ear.
Yeah.
When you got an issue, okay, for instance, when you have an issue with money, you're going through, your finances are damaged. Everybody want to tell you where to go get a loan. That's going to put you in more debt.
Yeah.
Everybody want to tell you who you can borrow from. That's going to put you in more debt. Now you got to rob Peter to pay Paul. And what you should remind yourself is that God is my provider. He will provide all my needs according to his riches and glory. When you're going through your relationship, girl, I leave him. Girl, I leave him. Man, I leave her. It's plenty of women out there. Everybody wants to tell you what to do. Nobody's in your situation.
That's
but
right.
What you should be doing is going to the person who has the power to change it without you ever even having to say anything but God.
All right.
Without you not needing anybody else. So be careful of the people you allow to give you advice and to speak into your disaster when you're going through. They're not going through what you're going through. You can't coach me through anything that you haven't been through. If you don't have kids, you can't tell me how to raise mine. If you don't have a husband, you can't tell me how to treat mine. If you don't have a wife, you can't tell me how to treat mine. If you don't have friends because nobody likes to be around you, you can't tell me how to be a friend. If you don't know what it's like to be in the ministry and try to live to the best of your ability, you can't tell me how to keep myself holy. You can't tell me what to do because you haven't been there. So be careful of the intake you take in when you're going through, because everybody has something to say. Everybody has something to say when you're doing good. Everybody has something to say when you're doing bad. They talk more when you're doing bad than when you're doing good. They talk real loud when you're going through. When they look ugly, they scream to the top of their lungs. They climb to the Empire State Building to tell the world, she going through, she in hell, her life is being destroyed. Her, right there. They point fingers. They drag as much more dirt as they can. So be careful of who you allow to speak to you, to give you advice, to even pray for you. Just because you're praying, don't mean right prayer. Everybody that say they want to lay hands and they're going to God on your behalf, they might not be saying the right stuff. There's some people that will pray against you. So you have to be careful of who you allow to speak into your life when you're going through, even when you're doing good. Be careful. Everybody's not happy for you. They want to see you go through. They want to see you be destroyed, especially when you're trying to live holy. It's a difference when you don't care. When you're in the world with the world, they don't care. But when you're trying to do right, when you make up in your mind and say, God, I'm trying to live holy. My heart is in the right place. They'll do everything they can to beat on you, to destroy you, to break you down. Everything that they can. You have to stay focused, and you have to be careful of who you allow to talk to you, who you allow in your house when you're going through, who you allow in your company when you're going through trials and tribulations. I don't need everybody around me when I'm going through. I don't need more trash. I don't need you piling on top of me what you're going through, plus to discourage me and bring more mess to me. I need to be focused because I'm already trying to get out of what I'm in, and you're trying to drag me into more stuff. Be careful about your intake. Anybody have any questions or comments about that?
Amen.
Any examples of the wrong intake that you've taken?